Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to day 27 of the Bet Your Spending Challenge. As you know, I am super excited and delighted to be before you all on today. And for those of you who are new and are not familiar with me in the channel and what's going on and why I'm going live, I am Sophia Melone, the Debt Demolisher, and also the creator and host of the Bet Your Spending Challenge, where we have been coming here day after day, same time, same channel, to get you not only money conscious when it comes to the holiday season, but also in control over your finances during this holiday season in preparation for the holidays. So for those of you who are returning, you already know I want to welcome you into the room. Drop your hellos in the chat. So as soon as YouTube connects fully through Zoom, I'll be able to see the chats and the comments and see who's exactly into the room. I'm excited to be before you guys today because we are literally winding down this challenge. And let me say this before we jump into the crux of what we're going to cover today. For those of you who have been participating, have been coming in since day one, doing your growth work, taking this process seriously, doing your journaling, not only participating and commenting inside of the chat box, but also submitting your growth work inside of the portals. You guys have been doing some amazing work. And I'm still seeing growth work assignments that are coming in from prior days where folks need to catch up. And I just want to acknowledge each and every one of you for your efforts, acknowledge each and every one of you for your diligence, and acknowledge each and every one of you for the transformation that you have been making within your own financial life as a result of participating in this challenge. So I am just super excited and delighted that you guys are here and are back again. And just know that although that we are winding down, we still have a couple of more days to do. So we just not done quite yet. Almost, but not quite yet. So I'm super excited. And let me go ahead and pop out the chat so that I can see exactly who is in the room so I can give my people some love. All right, come on over here. Where's the box? I don't see the box. All right, the box is here. It should be here now. The box should be here now, guys. All right. Okay, guys, I see Acacia is in the room saying hello. Hey, Acacia. Q Scott is in the building saying hey, Q Scott. Sherry is in the building saying happy Saturday to everybody. Hey, Sherry. Keep submitting your growth work. Let me tell you, I wanted to drop my pen. I wanted to drop my notebook. I wanted to drop my quote cards. I wanted to just drop everything reading through your submissions today. It was so good to see everything. Lisa Smiles is in the building saying hi. Same thing for you, Lisa. Oh my gosh, I've just been loving seeing your growth work coming in. Oh my gosh, you've been doing great. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep doing the work. And I'm telling you, you guys are really going to be able to continue to see the transformation as you all continue to move through the remainder of the days that are a part of this exercise and that are a part of this challenge. So if you feel like you still got some more work to do, just know it's doable. It's doable. You can do it. And you've already shown that you can do it because you've already been doing it. So kudos to you guys. Coach Natisha is in the building saying shalom, so and family. Hey, Coach Natisha, so good you're here. Of course, we're continuing to extend love and grace and strength to your beautiful baby girl, hoping that all is well with your daughter and she's continuing to be strengthened and moving forward into complete healing and restoration. Can I get an amen? Amen. All right. Sherry is saying, hey, Lisa. Q Scott is shouting out Lisa saying, hey. Coach Letitia, Lisa saying, hey to Coach Letitia. Q Scott, okay, y'all giving everybody love, giving everybody highs. And my sister's in the building. Hey, sis. Stephanie Whiteside is in the building. Hey, sis, so good to see you. So good to see you. I'm so excited that you guys are here and are in the building. Now, if you have looked at the opening, the title of this challenge, the title for today's video, we're really going to be focusing on how we can bring this all together. How can we bring it all together? And when I say how can we bring it all together, how can we really look at the scope of our holiday spending thus far? Now, you guys have been doing exceptional with refining, with drilling down, with really saying, okay, this is what I'm planning to do, and this is what I'm planning to purchase. And some of y'all have already purchased your items. Kudos, y'all. Y'all are on it. Some of you guys have already done all your shopping. You may have a few more things that you need to get. Now, today, I really want us to focus on looking at our scope, which is our listing, looking at all of the things that we have on there, the finalized budgets, the total budgeted amount, what the buffers look like, what the items look like, the time frames that we plan to shop and purchase those things if you haven't procured it yet. The next phase of this is now really working on our execution plan. So a lot of times we can put a plan into place, but we don't really break down the actual steps that it's going to take to allow us to be successful with operating inside of the plan. Now, I know y'all may be saying, well, I mean, the budget, it seems pretty straightforward. It seems like, I should be able to stick to it, but you will be surprised at how many times people still walk into a place with a list, but still come out buying other things that wasn't necessarily on their list. So again, you guys have been learning a lot throughout these 26 days, now 27, and your job for today is going to be to really bring it all on home. So we're really going to be putting a plan in place and getting really specific about our plans, these plans that we've created, so that we can put them into an executionable state. And yeah, I made that word up, executionable. I don't even think it's a word, but it sounds good. We're going to use it today. Executionable state. You want to position yourself to break it down. Now, some of you guys are in project management, if I'm not mistaken, based on some of the responses that I've been able to see inside of maybe growth work or different conversations that we've been having internally. Some of you are familiar with project management. And so one of the things that I always love to kind of incorporate when it comes to my budgeting strategy, when it comes to executing on my budgeting strategy, is laying out the steps in terms of what I'm going to do. And in order for you to really get detailed with the specific steps that you're going to do, I like to leverage a WBS model. And WBS stands for work, breakdown, structure. So you really want to look at the scope of the work. In this case, it's going to be the budget that we are holiday shopping for, how we are going to hold ourselves accountable to the things that we purchase, how are we going to do the assessments to make sure that what we're buying is still in alignment with the holiday intention, the holiday purpose, the holiday vision that we set back in day 16. How are we really going to make sure that we are following the things that we said, that we are honoring the things that we said? In order for you to do that, you got to have a roadmap. Come on, somebody. And today, you're going to be building out your roadmap. So for you to be able to build out your work breakdown structure, you really want to think about what it's going to take to get you to achieve the plan, the goal, the end mark that you really want. A lot of you guys came into the space saying that you want to be able to come into this Vet Your Spending Challenge, not only so that you can save a certain amount of money, but so that you can be in a space where you won't go over budget when it comes to your holiday shopping. Some of you have tried budgeting for the holidays in the past, and you always find out that you either go over or you overspend, or you don't even have a budget at all when it comes to it. Now you come into this space with a different approach, saying, okay, this is what I want to do. Now, because you know that this is something that you may not have necessarily done in this fashion, we want to be very clear on what the steps will be in order for us to get there. Am I making sense, y'all? Am I making sense? Okay, I'm seeing some comments. CW is in the building saying hello. Hey, CW, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Great job. Great job. Great job on your growth work too. Y'all are getting me so excited. All right, everybody is saying hi to CW. Steph is saying hi to Lisa, and y'all are just giving each other love. Okay, and now I see CW saying guilty. I bought something that wasn't technically on my list. Lisa is saying, yes, I had to fight not to spend this weekend. Yeah. And so we know, because we know that these things can happen because we're human. Not everyone can always stick to the plan that they set out. And this is why I'm introducing the concept for you guys to have accountability partners. This is the reason why we are taking that time to self-reflect. This is the reason why we're going to be doing these assessments to see, okay, what is going to be my execution plan to make sure that I'm staying on track? And then what is going to be my way to catch my corrected, or to catch my downfalls, or to catch my give-ins, right? So you want to be able to really map this out, think it all the way through. What are some things that trigger you to buy something that you didn't necessarily need to buy? What is something that actually allowed you to say, this is not on my list, but I want to get it? So pay attention to those things, those conversations, those feelings, those emotions that are coming up that are causing you to put it on top or add it to the register in addition to whatever you already have on your list to buy. So really be mindful of that and really think about, what is it going to take for you to be successful in achieving the desired outcome that you have as a result of signing up for this challenge? You know what your commitments were. You know what you said yes to. You know why you have this specific reason in terms of why you want to do it and why you want to make this a practical standpoint for you. I want you to be successful in this. And so when I'm creating these days and I'm doing these curriculums around this, because you do realize that this is a whole entire course that I just ran y'all through in 20 something days, and we still have more work to do. I'm really intentional about thinking of every single aspect, every single thing that could come your way. Now, granted, some of you may not have this issue, but trust and believe somebody else will. So somebody else is going to need this piece, even though you may not need it. And again, even though you feel like you may not need it, you could apply it to some other area of your life, or in your financial habits, or in your financial relationship, or in your natural normal budgeting processes. So just thinking about, how am I going to execute this to make sure that I'm successful in that regard? And the work breakdown structure allows you to do that. It's allowing you to really think through all of the detailed steps. What are some of the things that can trip me up? Who is going to hold me accountable, and when are they going to hold me accountable? When am I going to check in? At what point do I check in? So you're really taking everything that we've pretty much gone over, especially within these last couple of days, and tying it all together so that you can make a concrete plan that you can be able to execute on. Okay? Because that is what we really want to be able to see. That is what we really want to be able to do. In addition to that, not only are you going to be looking at making sure that you're creating a plan that you could successfully execute on to ensure that you're reaching and meeting the goal that you set out, either whether if it's be to stay within budget, come in under budget, to be able to save a certain amount, to be able to reduce the amount that you spent in the prior years on shopping in comparison to this year. There's different ways that you can measure it, whole different ways that you can measure it. But one thing that I really want you to kind of focus on measuring as well is the return on investment. Now, we talked about the value add, we talked about the benefits, we talked about what are some of those things that could really show evidence of the gift that you're giving to someone else to be a value add to someone. I want you to look at it from a different perspective, and that's return on investment. A lot of times we don't look at the return on investment piece as it relates to the purchases that we make. Honestly, when it comes to any buying decision that you make, you honestly and truthfully really want to be having a ROI mindset at all times. So you really want to say, what is the return on this investment? And not only what is the return on the investment that I'm making in this gift to somebody else, what is the investment for me? What is the return on investment for me as the buyer, as the spender, as the gift giver? And what is the return on investment on the gift receiver, the person that you are gifting it to? Now, you know, your ROI can be in two different perspectives. It can be a tangible or a monetary type return on investment. It could be an intangible return on investment, which could mean like meeting an emotional need or just maybe even a thought need, but just really thinking about what is the return on investment What is the thing that this gift that I am giving to X, Y, and Z is going to do to benefit them? Now, this kind of ties into the increase, because there was three parts in when we were talking about the gift giving and the value add, if it was a benefit, if it's a value add, or if it increases that person in some way, shape, or form. You can look at ROI as an extension of this piece as well. So when you think about your return on investment, you're really going to be saying, is this worth it? A lot of you guys, based on the listing that I've seen or the items that you shared, a lot of you guys may not have like too many things that are really huge in terms of calculations for ROIs, but I still want you to put that mindset on so that you can begin to think about it. So that way, when you are going into future purchases, even if it's not for the holiday season, you're going to be able to constantly ask yourself, what is the return on this investment that I am making as a result of swiping my card or using my debit card or putting down this cash to buy this particular item? So for your growth work assignment for day 27, let me go ahead and pull up your growth work card. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I see I got some stuff coming in. All right. So I see CW saying it was the cutest toddler purse for my 1-year-old granddaughter. I was shy. One gift for her. Oh, okay, good. So you this was kind of like a supplement because you had a gift limit, like how many items that you would get your grandchildren. And so because you were one gift away, you wanted to get it, and it was cute. It was cute. Okay. So look, Acacia is saying, CW, that sounds cute. So is Coach Natisha saying, thank you, Sister CW. Steph is saying, oh, it's cute. I love purses. Yes, Stephanie loves purses. Stephanie loves fashion. She's just so fashionable. She loves purses. She loves glasses, frames, all of that good stuff. CW is saying, Acacia, it was. Her older sister has a lot of play purses. So I thought getting her a monogram purse would give the young one a purse to call her own. Oh, that's so thoughtful. That is so thoughtful, so thoughtful, so thoughtful. All right. And then Coach Letitia saying, Sophia, it's a lot. You're going to soon be reading, sis. Woo, a lot of reading from my writing. Okay, on your growth work. Okay, bring it on. Bring it on. You know, I love to see the growth work. It really gets me excited to kind of see your responses and your revelations. It's just so powerful to witness. So I do want to thank you guys for taking the time and the initiative to really do your growth work and do them from a place of thoroughness. Again, because, you know, you guys are getting copies of this stuff. So it's not only to benefit the process, it's also to benefit you as well. So let me share your growth work card. I just pulled that up. So your growth work for day 27 of the Vet Your Spending Challenge, where we are getting you not only money conscious, but also in total financial control over your finances during this holiday season. What I want you guys to really focus on for day 27, as I said, again, we're going to be working on these execution plans. I don't know if y'all noticed my images. Like, I've been trying to match up my images with the concept of what we're going to be covering. So I hope y'all caught on to my little images. But yes, you see this? This looks like a game plan, a mapping out the strategy. What are you going to do? So that's exactly what you're going to do. Build out your execution plan. So you're going to create your detailed execution plan by leveraging the work breakdown structure model. And you're going to use this model to outline your required action steps that you will need to do in order to achieve success in meeting, fulfilling, coming under budget, whatever it is that you need to do within your gift list planning that you've been able to develop as a result of participating in this challenge. Once you've had an opportunity to really think about all of the detailed steps, and this has to also include how you're going to allow somebody to hold you accountable. So don't just put steps of you're going to go here, you're going to go to this store, you're going to do this, you're going to evaluate this, you're going to put some percentages into play, whatever metric that you want to use, what day you plan to shop, what time frame you plan to shop, which websites you plan to visit, at what times you plan to visit those websites, map it all out. But in addition to that, I need you to put When are you going to check in with whoever it is that that's going to hold you accountable? That 4-point pit stop needs to be somewhere up in your execution plan. It has to be, because you have to be able to allow someone else in to check you, no matter what it is, who it is. Even if you have to find a different way to do it. If you want to email me personally, you can. I can serve as one of your 4-point pit stops if that's what you need. But I need your execution plan to include that. Not only what you're going to do, but how are you going to allow someone else to hold you accountable to what you said that you were going to do as a result of creating this plan. Then the next piece is you really want to evaluate the return on the investment for each item that's on your gift list. And you're going to ask yourself the question by looking at all of the parameters. Remember, the investment is the total price that you have to pay. And the return is, what is that value add? What is that increase? What is that benefit that is actually going to give to the person who you are gifting it to? So you want to do the equation, you want to do the assessment, you really want to internalize it and then ask yourself, is this purchase worth it? Is it really worth it? And this will really help you with trimming down to see, maybe I had some things on my list that I thought, maybe initially I thought it would be good to get, but after assessing the things that they said that they wanted, after assessing the things or the reasons why they said what they wanted, after assessing the pitches that they made after doing the Shark Tank exercise, that is everything that you want to consider. After considering the price, after considering what it takes to ship it, after considering what they've done with the last thing that you bought them that may be similar to what you plan on getting them this year, do you want the same thing to kind of happen here and again? And then thinking about it from an intangible standpoint as well, from both you, your side, and the gift receiver side. So you want to look at this thing twofold. And when you're doing this, and again, I'm going to share this with you guys, that when you're doing your growth work assignment, when it comes to developing your execution plan, you want to not only think about what items or detailed things you have to do, you may also need to consider some things that have not been completed yet inside of your growth work. So there could be some exercises whereby, and I'm gonna stop sharing for right now, but there could be some exercises whereby, oh, I didn't get to do the Shark Tank exercise with everyone who I wanted to do this Shark Tank exercise with. So if that means you haven't done the Shark Tank exercise, then that means that that should be somewhere within your execution plan, because that is a part of your process. So if that is a part of your vetting process, if that is a part of your evaluation process, if that is a part of your assessment process, and you have not done that for everyone who you feel like you need to do it for, then in your execution plan should have a time frame, should have a time slot, should have a place, a line, a WBS line for Shark Tank needs to be done for X, Y, and Z, Shark Tank exercise. So think about all of the growth work that you've done, all of the exercises that I've introduced to you guys. Think about the things that you know personally that you did not have an opportunity to complete, where you know that you could still complete it. Because again, remember, some of these exercises may not necessarily apply to you for the purposes of this holiday gift giving season, but it could apply in other aspects. But just thinking about where we are today and what we're planning for, what we're shopping for, thinking about, is there something that I know that I need to go back and do that I haven't done, and now I need to include it in my execution plan? Is that making sense, you guys? All right. Okay, I see Coach Letitia saying right. Q Scott is saying, yep, I did, LOL. Sherry is saying, I've noticed. Coach Natisha is saying, I love it, sis. Thank you. Q Scott is saying, marketing part of me peeped it a while back. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes, accountability. Good. Yes, indeed. So. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. So do you guys have any questions? No questions at all. We still have a couple of more days, but just know that you guys have been doing exceptionally well. You're keeping up. You're doing amazing. I'm just super excited to see your growth work come in and seeing what you've been able to get from this experience. I just can't wait until we get into the end, because I really want to be able to hear what you took from this experience. How different was it how different was it before? What do you feel like you've learned throughout this process? And what can you not only learn throughout this process, but what can you carry with you going forward? Because again, I'm going through this challenge to, yes, help you when it comes to putting better controls and parameters around your spending during the holidays, because I know that this is the season in which people get very frivolous and there isn't really any rationale behind why they're spending. They're just doing it just because. They're doing it because it's a deal going on. They're doing it because it's popular. They're doing it because marketing is driving us to do it. And that's why I really wanted to introduce this challenge during this season to really help people wrap back into the real reason for the season, and then align their spending and their finances around that same reason that is true for them. Because we got to remember that personal finances is personal. And that even means personal finances in the holiday spending realm is personal. So you can't allow other people to dictate your pockets. You can't allow other people's wants to dictate your pockets. You can't allow societal's norms or societal's marketing to dictate how you spend, because they ain't the one that's going to be paying your bills when you need them paid. I said, come on, somebody. So if you are in a space where you feel like this challenge has helped you, I really want you to begin to really reflect on everything. And I'm going to give you an opportunity, of course, to share these things as we wind down and we get more so into the later days of the challenge. We're really winding down, but I still have some more surprises for you all, some more giveaways that are coming. I'm not done. I have my limit on my giveaways that I want to give away, and I haven't given them all away. So you still have an opportunity to be able to gain and win prizes and some special things that I have coming forth for you guys. So I hope that you guys have been finding value out of this experience and out of this challenge. All right. So Acacia is saying yes. CW is saying yes. Lisa is saying yes, makes sense. Acacia is saying this is in time because I am definitely more responsible this holiday season. Amen. And that is what I want to hear. That right there sets my soul on fire. And that sets my soul on fire because it directly aligns with the intention that I had for you all when it comes to this challenge. So the same way that I had you guys setting intentions when you came in, when you walked in the door in your opening survey, I had my own intentions for you all. I had my own intentions for this challenge. I had my own intentions in terms of why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm doing it on this platform and why I'm choosing to show up here live every day for 30 days straight, not caring what comes up, even though that one day I cut it real short, but we still was here, right or wrong. We still was here. Y'all still showed up. So I am grateful for you all. CW is saying, me too, Acacia. Lisa is saying, I agree, Acacia. Q Scott saying, amen. Coach Letitia saying, amen. My sister Steph is saying, all right now. Lisa is saying, I've been applying this to other areas of my life as well, financially. Come on, somebody. Because I said that on one of the days that whatever you're learning here, you can apply this to every area of your financial life, not just holiday spending. You could apply this thing to your everyday household budgeting spending. You could apply this thing to major purchases that you have to make. If it's appliances, if it's cars, even if it's a house you want to buy, if it's something that you want to prepare for, you got to vet it. You have to vet every dollar, every purchase that you make, run it through a system. Run it through a process so that you can really be sure, you can really be affirmed and really be confident in the decision that you're making, because that's how we make financial decisions, by running it through a process. You got to vet it. You got to run it through a series of questions. You got to run it through a series of tests. You got to run it through a series of something in order to vouch for it and say, okay, I feel good about this. So you want to give yourself the assurance instead of leaving yourself in a space of unassurance, and then that reflecting in a negative way, either in your finances or on your credit reports. So that's what I want to share with you all. And I am just super excited that you all are here. Acacia is saying, me too, Lisa. Lisa is saying, so was out that day. Yeah, was it day 25? Yeah, day 25. I was like, I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. But thank you for bearing with me. And thank you again for understanding. CW is saying same. CW is saying I'm starting to vet my time. Oh, look, Lisa said the same thing. Oh, that was good, CW. That was too good. Start vetting your time. Don't make me get up and shout, especially after that video I dropped today at 12 noon. I need to be vetting my time, re-vetting my time. So thank you for that. That was so good, CW. Yes. Yes. And then Lisa saying that's so important, CW, because we can't get that back. Yep. And Tony Gaskins says that all of the time. We can't get our time back. Our time is valuable. Honestly, our time is the most valuable asset that we have outside of our minds. Outside of our minds, that's the most valuable asset that we have. And I feel like we do take our time for granted in some instances, in some cases. And I'm working on that. I'm a work in progress. So maybe I need to come up with a vet your time challenge or something like that. And we come and do this thing together. All right. Acacia is saying CW. Now that's good. I need to use that method. Amen. Coach Atisha is saying, yes, I love it. Sis said, prepare to anything you want to prepare for. Yep. Love it. Good job. CW is saying saving my money and my time for valuable purchases. Come on. Y'all are doing so amazing. So amazing. All right, you guys. Well, since there aren't any additional questions, I'm loving the engagement. So thank you. But we are 2 minutes past the top of the hour. So with that, I'm going to close out and let you all go. You know that your growth work recap postcard is going to be posted on the community page as soon as this live is ended. And then your growth work recap emails, for those of you who are registered, you will receive that so that you'll get a direct link to this video. You'll get the actual growth work card inside of the email. And then you'll also get the link to the growth work portal where you submit your submissions. And then not only that, you're going to get your next savings challenge tip. Let me know how excited you guys have been about the savings challenge tips, because I feel like they've been really, really good. And you have a couple more that you're going to get. So now you're on savings challenge tip 20. And then I have about 3 or 4 more that are going to be coming to you guys. So you'll be getting those in the coming days. But I just want to encourage you guys to just stay in the work, stretch yourselves, and remember to not only vet, but build that savings too at the same time, so that we can have our sinking funds on fleek. Okay, you guys. All right, I will let you guys go. So CW is saying, so Sophia, bet your time starts December 1st. You might want to stick around, because I just might do something for December the 1st. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, put a placeholder in your calendar. Put a placeholder in your calendar for the same time on December the 1st. Okay. I hope y'all got that. All right. Good night, everyone. I'm super excited that you guys are here. Super excited that you guys came. Q Scott is saying good night, ladies. Acacia saying good night. Lisa saying good night. Sherry is saying that they've been good. Oh, probably talking about the savings challenge tips. Yep, they've been good. CW is also saying the savings challenge tips have been great. And then Coach Atisha is saying good night, vet community fams. Much love, fam, and so. Much love to you, Coach Atisha. Much love to all of you guys. And I will see y'all tomorrow for day 28 of the Vet Your Spending Challenge. Same channel, same time. Y'all know what to do. Get to work. Good night.